Hello everybody and welcome back to What's My Ailment? I'm your host, Vierling, and today we're going to have 3 patients joining us. One has a deep cut wound, one has a sore throat, and one has a fever. We'll be getting to the program very shortly. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the doctor who will be helping all of these patients today. Now I will be helping the one with a wound with a couple of different, I'll be giving them a couple of different options. I'll be treating the one with a sore throat with a couple of different options, and I will be treating the one with a fever with a couple of different options. So today you'll be learning a lot about medieval medicine in general and how to heal yourself if you have a wound, if you have a sore throat, or if you have a fever. So, yes. Hi doctor, I have a really big issue. I have a wound on my arm. I need to draw a wound on my arm. I have a wound in my arm and it's really not healing and I can't do anything about it, and if I wrap it up, it just won't work, and I'm starting to get really freaked out because I feel like I'm gonna die and I don't know what to do. Please help me. Ma'am, relax. So what we're going to do is take some cobwebs that you have at your home, yes, and what you're going to do is you're just going to bundle them up, and what they have in them is called penicillin, and the reason because of this is because fungus grows on them when they're left out long enough by the spiders. And so, honey, you're gonna be fine if we put that in there. If the infection or whatever, I did see some infection in your arm. If the infection does not go away, or if it's grows to be worse, then you may need to visit a barber who can very easily chop off your arm. Be careful, honey, because if you do that, then he might give you alcohol to numb the pain a little bit, but alcohol is a blood thinner, and if he amputates your arm, you might bleed out to death. So that's what I would recommend doing, is either getting some cobwebs or going to a barber, because of course you're from the medieval ages, and that's what you do when you're from the medieval ages when you have a wound. And so, yes. Doctor, I have a really sore throat, and as you can tell, I can't really talk. Oh, honey, we'll get you fixed up in no time. So what you're gonna do is take a frog from your local bog and put it down your throat. Now, this is a super easy way to get rid of infection, and the reason is because the poisons from the frog skin kind of deter any bacteria from your throat. Although it may make you throw up a couple of times, I gotta warn you, honey, because of the poisons reaching your stomach, it will make you feel a lot better in general, just to have a frog down your throat because of the poisons. Now, another thing that you could do, but this is just more folklore than it actually is science, you could take a necklace of earthworms and put it around your neck, and every time that one of them dies, you will feel a little bit better. But of course, this is just because of the magic of the wise woman, and some people think that wise women are witch. So if you don't believe in that, then don't do it. But if you do, then go ahead. If you think it'll make you feel better, then go ahead and do it, honey, whatever you feel like. Doctor, I need your help. I'm really congested, and I have a stomach ache, and my head is really hot, so I have a fever, and I really don't know what to do. All right, honey, so what you have is like an illness called the influenza, and it's called the flu because you usually get a fever, you usually get congested, and you usually get a stomach ache. And now with the influenza, you can do a couple of things. You can't really stop the virus from reaching you, but to make you feel better, you can do a couple of things. First of all, you can make yourself some soup, some chicken soup, and if you do this, the broth in the chicken soup will be enough to loosen up all of your mucus in your system. And so if you do this, you will feel a lot better. It will not cure your illness, but it will make you feel better. Another thing that you can do, honey, is you can go to your local doctor and get some leeches from him. And now the reason that you do this is because of bloodletting. Now there are things called the 4 bodily humors. One is the blood and heart, and now this is the one that we're most concerned about when you have a fever. And the reason that you have a fever is because your 4 bodily humors are out of balance. And so what you need to do is get that blood level down to be even with all of their 3 bodily humors, which will make you feel way better. So bloodletting, I would highly suggest. It actually does bring down your fever at first, although it may not make a lot of sense. You might have some bad blood inside of you, so yeah. All right, everyone, I hope that was an informative What's My Ailment episode for you. We'll be back with more next time. Thank you, and have a great day.